and today I'll be leading you all through a 45-minute Vinyasa class. We'll begin in a seated pose at the top of the mat. Feel free to try to find easy pose, lining your heels up with one another and allowing your palms to rest on top of your knees. And you can allow your eyes to flutter shut here. Slowly beginning to notice your breath, whether it's fast or slow, without changing it just yet. Begin to start slowly lengthening your inhales and equally lengthening your exhales. Finding the Ujjayi or victorious breath, breathing through your throat. Today we will practice the Pranayama Box Breath. It's a breathing technique in which we will breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4 once more. I'll do about 3 rounds with you, and then we'll take about 3 by ourselves, following our own pace. Using your next breath to exhale completely. And then we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, and now I'll allow you guys to follow your own breath, taking about 3 more of these. And once you're finished, feel free to set your sankalpa, or your intention for today's practice. Maybe sending some of the love you cultivate today on your mat to someone in need. And on your next exhale, slowly begin to allow your eyes to flutter open. And we'll begin to start adding movement back into our bodies. On your inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, release them down your spine. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And then we'll move in the opposite direction. Inhale, and exhale, release down your front body. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Inhale here, and exhale, release your chin to chest. Inhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Feel free to take the next 2 rounds or so to follow your own breath, maybe eventually making circles with your neck in one direction and then the other, if that's comfortable for you today. And then on your next breath, inhale to find a neutral spine and sweep your arms up overhead. And then on your exhale, plant your right hand beside you, sweeping your left arm up overhead. If you'd like, you can move on to your forearms, walking your hand out beside you, aiming to open your heart in this pose. If you're on your forearm, slowly make your way onto your palm. And all together, inhale, back to center, and exhale, plant your left palm beside you, sweeping your right arm up overhead. If you moved onto your forearm on the right side, feel free to move onto your forearm on this side as well. And if you're on your forearm, slowly make your way onto your palm and inhale back to center. Exhale and inhale. And exhale, twist towards your right side, bringing your left hand on top of your right knee and using your right hand as a prop behind you. Feel free to look over your right shoulder for a little extra. On your inhale, look forward, and exhale, release your bind. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, twist towards your left side, bringing your right hand on top of your left knee, and using your left hand as a prop behind you, making sure each vertebrae is stacked one on top of the other, and feel free to look over your left shoulder for a little extra. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, release. And then we'll take a few seated cat-cows here. On your inhale, draw your chest through your arms, and exhale, round your spine, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Inhale to neutral spine, and slowly walk your hands out in front of you, finding a tabletop position. And from here, we'll take a few more cat-cows. On your inhale, drop your belly, look up, and exhale, round your spine, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale to a neutral spine, and sweep your right arm in front of you and your left leg behind you, finding bird dog. Making sure your back foot is flexed to create a straight line from your fingertips to your heel. We'll take one more breath here, and if you'd like to add a little bit of movement to this position, on your exhale, round your spine, bringing elbow to knee. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Holding here. And inhale to lengthen. And exhale, plant your palm and knee onto the mat. And we'll take a dancing tiger here, moving your hips in one direction and then the other to ring it out. Maybe making C shapes with your spine. Taking any organic movements your body may need right now. Allow yourself one more breath to explore this. And then on your next inhale, sweep your left arm in front of you and your right leg behind you. Flexing your right foot once again to create that straight line. Inhale. And if you'd like to add that movement once again, on your exhale around your spine, bringing knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round, hold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, plant your palm and knee onto the mat. Taking another dancing tiger to ring it out, allowing yourself about 2 more breaths here. And whenever you're ready, inhale to find a neutral spine. Tuck your toes and exhale into down dog. From here, feel free to pedal out the dog, bending one knee and then the other. Getting comfortable here. You can bend your knees as much as you can to create a straight line from your wrists to your shoulders to your hips. One more breath here. And then on your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, tiptoe to the top of the mat. For a half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise, one vertebrae at a time. And exhale into Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel free to come back to your sankalpa or your intention, or take a water break if you'd like. We'll be here for about 2 more breaths. And then we'll begin our Surya Namaskar A, or a Sun Salutation A. So finding your Tadasana mountain pose, inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank pose. And from here, drop your knees onto the mat, untucking your toes. Inhale to shift your weight forward. And exhale, release in one motion onto the mat, keeping your elbows pinned beside you. Inhale for baby cobra, hands off the mat. And exhale, plant your hands, moving through tabletop into down dog. While in down dog, aim to find external rotation in your upper arms to make more space for your neck and head. 2 more breaths here. On your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, tiptoe to the top of the mat. Finding a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead. And exhale, Tadasana mountain pose. And we'll do 2 more of those. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank pose. Feel free to drop your knees onto the mat once again. As you inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, release onto the mat. Inhale for full cobra this time. And exhale, moving through tabletop into down dog. 3 breaths here. On your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat, however you'd like. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead, and exhale, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Last one, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and move through your Vinyāsa, meeting in down dog. Two more breaths here. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat, however you like. Finding a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms up overhead, and exhale, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Feel free to take a water break here if you'd like, or come back to your Sankalpa or your intention. One more breath. And then the next sequence we'll move through is a half mandala. So we'll move around the mat in this direction and then come back around. So we'll begin in Tadasana. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and move through your Vinyāsa, meeting in down dog. On your next inhale, sweep your left leg into the air. Exhale, bend your knees, stacking your hips. Maybe take a few ankle rolls in one direction and the other, or drawing a circle with your knee clockwise and counterclockwise. And then inhale to straighten your legs, squaring your hips. Exhale, knee to chest, and gently plant your left foot in between your hands for low crescent lunge. Inhale here, and exhale, straighten that front leg to get into the hamstrings. Make sure to maintain a micro bend in your left knee to prevent hyperextension. And if you'd like, on your inhale, you can find a half lift, flat back, and exhale, fold a little deeper. Two more breaths here. And then on your inhale, shift your weight forward and sweep your arms up overhead for high crescent lunge. And then exhale, open up into warrior two. Back foot's at about a 90-degree angle, and your left knee is tracking towards your left pinky toe. Drishti or gaze is towards your left middle finger. One more breath here. And then on your exhale, bring your left forearm to the top of your left thigh, sweeping your right arm up overhead for extended side angle. Inhale, rise, warrior two. And exhale, reverse warrior, flipping your left palm and bringing your right hand to the back of right thigh, or reaching for your left hip crease. Maintaining the integrity of the bend in your left knee. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. If you'd like to take a bind here, feel free to do so. Bringing your left arm in front of your left leg and reaching behind you. Only do this if it feels comfortable in your body. Two more breaths here. And then if you took the bind, use your exhale to release. And all together, inhale, rise, warrior two. And exhale, reverse warrior once again. And then inhale, warrior two. And exhale, straighten your left leg. Twisting towards your right side, bringing your heels in, toes out, preparing for goddess squat. On your inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, squat down. Look over your knee cliffs, and make sure you can see both big toes. If you'd like, you can shift your weight side to side here if that feels nice. And we'll be here for about 2 more breaths. And then on your inhale, rise up out of your hips. Pivot your right toes to face the back of your mat. And bring your left foot in at about a 90-degree angle. Open your arms out to a T. And exhale, hinge forward, finding your edge. And gently plant your right hand onto your shin or to the mat. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. If you'd like, you can even find a big toe bind here. One more breath. And then if you'd like to progress this, you can exhale to bring your left hand onto your left hip and bring your right hand in front of your foot a little bit more. And then on your inhale, lift your left foot off the mat, finding Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Tenting your fingertips, not bringing on all of your weight onto them, and flexing your left foot to make sure your hips stay open. 2 more breaths here. And then exhale, plant your left hand to frame your foot and step both feet back towards the front of the mat. And inhale, shift your weight forward. And exhale, move through your vinyasa, meeting in down dog. Feel free to pedal the dog here if that feels nice. We'll be here for about 2 more breaths. And then inhale to sweep your right leg into the air. Exhale, bend your knees, stacking your hips. Maybe take a few ankle rolls in one direction and then the other. Or draw a circle with your knee clockwise and counterclockwise. Inhale, straighten your legs, squaring your hips. Exhale, knee to chest, and gently plant your right foot in between your hands. Inhale here, and exhale, straighten your leg, making sure to maintain a micro bend in your right knee. On your inhale, maybe find a half lift, and exhale to fold a little deeper. One more breath. And then on your inhale, shift your weight forward and sweep your arms up overhead for high crescent lunge. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Right knee is tracking towards right pinky toe, and your back foot's at about a 90-degree angle. Just your gaze is towards your right middle finger. You should feel as though someone's pulling your arms from both sides. And then on your exhale, bring your right forearm to the top of right thigh, sweeping your left arm up overhead for extended side angle. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior, flipping your right palm and bringing your left hand to the back of left thigh, maintaining the integrity of the bend in your right knee. And feel free to reach for your right hip crease if that feels nice. Inhale, warrior two, and exhale, extended side angle. If you took a bind on the left side, feel free to take it on this side also, bringing your right arm in front of your right leg and reaching behind you. On your exhale, you can release your bind, and all together, inhale, rise, warrior two. And exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, straighten your right leg. Bring your feet parallel to one another. Inhale to sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, interlace them behind you and folding forward. Prasarita Padottanasana C. If you feel as though your weight has shifted backward, try to shift your weight a little bit more forward towards the middle in front of your feet. Two more breaths. And then inhale, rise in one motion all the way up. And then we'll release the bind, pivoting the left toes to face the front of the room and bringing your right foot at about a 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms out to a T. Exhale, hinge forward, find your edge, and gently plant your left hand onto your shin to the mat, or even finding a big toe bind for Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Two more breaths. And then if you'd like to take half moon on this side, bring your right palm on top of your right hip and bring your left hand in front of your left foot a little bit more. And on your inhale, lift your right foot off the mat, flexing it, and making sure your fingertips on the ground are not light. We don't want to put too much pressure onto our fingers. And then on your exhale, plant your right palm onto the mat and step both feet back towards the back of the mat as well. And move through your vinyasa, meeting in down dog. From here, feel free to stay in down dog for an active rest, or if you'd like to move to child's pose, bringing your big toes together, knees wide apart, and sending your sit bones towards your heels, resting your forehead onto the mat. One more breath. And then if you're in child's pose, inhale to shift your weight forward into tabletop. Bring your knees closer together and exhale, tuck your toes. Send your sit bones back for down dog. And from here, inhale to sweep your left leg into the air. And exhale, knee to chest. Gently planting your left foot in between your hands and dropping your right knee onto the mat. Inhale for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And we'll stay here for about 3 breaths, making sure to not dump all of our weight onto the left hip. And your left knee is stacked on top of your left ankle. And then exhale. Plant your hands and heel toe your foot towards the outer edge of your mat, plugging your left shoulder into the left knee. Feel free to stay on your palms here, or if you'd like, on your exhale, you can move onto your forearms for lizard lunge. If you feel as though your back is rounding here, it's totally okay to come onto your palms. And we'll be here for about 4 more breaths. And then on your inhale, rise if you're not on your palms. And then all together we'll heel toe the foot towards the center of the mat. Inhale in Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And exhale, send your sit bones back towards your heels for half splits. Flexing your left foot to really get into your hamstrings. Make sure to maintain a micro bend in your left knee to prevent hyperextension. And on your inhale, you can find a half lift, and exhale, fold a little deeper. You can play around with hand placement, finding whichever works best for you. And we'll be here for about 4 more breaths as well. If you have your palms flipped, or if you moved them around, bring them to where they're framing your left foot once again. And inhale to shift your weight forward. And exhale, heel toe your foot towards the right edge of your mat, bringing your left heel to the inside of your right hip. Feel free to bring your heel as close to your hip as you'd like, or you can heel toe your foot to become closer to your palms for Pigeon Pose. Making sure your back leg is straight. Inhale to find length in your spine, and exhale, fold down into Sleeping Swan, maybe making a pillow with your hands and resting your forehead. Four more breaths here. And inhale, slowly rise up onto your palms and tuck your right toes, and exhale, send your sit bones up and back into down dog. Maybe take any movements your hips need. I'll be here for about 2 more breaths. And then inhale, sweep your right leg into the air. Exhale, knee to chest, and gently plant your right foot in between your hands, dropping your left knee onto the mat, untucking your toes. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. 2 more breaths here. And exhale, plant your hands, heel toe your foot towards the outer edge of your mat, plugging your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Feel free to stay on your palms here, or if you'd like on your exhale, move on to your forearms, making sure your back is straight. About 4 more breaths here. Slowly rise up onto your palms, and heel toe your foot towards the center of the mat. Inhale here, and exhale, send your sit bones back towards your heels for half splits or Ardha Hanumanasana. Flexing your right foot and maintaining a micro bend in your right knee. Inhale to maybe find a half lift, and exhale to fold, playing around with hand placement once again. And if you have your palms flipped, flip them back around, framing your right foot once again. And inhale to shift your weight forward into Anjaneyasana. Inhale till your foot towards the left edge of your mat. Bringing your right heel to the inside of your left hip for Pigeon Pose. Looking behind you to make sure your back leg is straight. Inhale to find length in your spine. And exhale to fold into Sleeping Swan. About 4 more breaths. And then inhale, slowly rise up onto your palms, tucking your left toes. And exhale, send your sit bones up and back into down dog. Taking any movements your hips need. And we'll be here for about 2 more breaths. Feel free to take any more movements if you'd like. And then on your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale as gracefully as you can to a seated position at the top of your mat. Bringing the soles of your feet together for Tadasana or butterfly pose. You can open your feet up like a little book and maybe give yourself a little massage if you'd like. Whatever feels nice at the moment. And then on your inhale, find length in your spine. And exhale, fold forward, keeping your elbows pinned beside you to maintain length in your spine. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. And on your inhale, slowly rise up. And then we'll keep the butterfly position and slowly make our way into a laying down position, or Supta Baddha Konasana. Feel free to bring your right hand on top of your heart and your left hand over top of your belly. And we'll start lengthening our breaths here. About 2 more breaths in this position. And then if you'd like, you can gently encourage your legs and your knees to come back together and bring your right knee into your chest, lengthening your left leg out in front of you. Inhale here and exhale, bring your right knee towards your left side, finding a twist. Feel free to open your arms out to a T and look over your right shoulder for a little extra. Back to center, and switching knees, bringing your left knee into your chest and lengthening your right leg in front of you. Inhale here, and exhale, release your left knee towards your right side, Opening your arms out to a T, and feel free to look over your left shoulder for a little extra. Inhale, come back to center, bringing both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, creating as much tension as possible on your inhale. And exhale, release into Shavasana, allowing your legs to lengthen in front of you and your arms beside you, keeping your palms up. And slowly relax and release into the mat. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your ankles, relax your calves, relax your shins, relax your knees, relax your thighs, relax your hips. Relax your belly, relax your chest, relax your shoulders, relax your arms, relax your hands, relax your fingers, relax your neck. Relax your face and remove the hold of your tongue from the roof of your mouth, fully releasing into your mat. And gently begin to start adding movement back into your fingertips and your toes. And on your inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, maybe pointing your toes for a good morning stretch. And exhale, release onto your favorite side in the fetal position. And with as little effort as possible, slowly make your way into a seated pose at the top of your mat. And we'll take one last breath together. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to forehead. May you have peaceful thoughts. To your lips, may you have peaceful words. And to your heart, may you have peaceful actions. Thank you so much for coming today and showing up for yourselves. Namaste.